basically use computers to draw less cells. So you just have the computer smooth it out. But and then later, of course, when you watch Samurai 7, the anime version of Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. And don't get me wrong, the original movie is much better. Why? Because it's only 2.5 hours, and it's a 2.5 hour story, not a 70-hour story. So that's the biggest problem I have with anime, is that it drones on forever. I assume most of that is just filler. I have to assume that they're just trying to buy time. It works in Dragon Ball Z though. It works in Dragon Ball Z because the filler is mostly, for the most part, tension of whether or not who's gonna win. And we always make fun of, this isn't even my final form. And don't get me wrong, I hate that shit too. But it is all of a sudden like a increase in tension because you thought it was over. But it stops working. You know, once you're done with the Cell Saga, you know Boo is gonna have another form eventually. I'm not giving away any spoilers. We've all watched Dragon Ball Z. When Boo turns into Kid Boo, it was a beautiful, incredibly intelligent. Akira Toriyama, by the way. Chrono Trigger, Blue Dragon, Dragon Quest. Did all the artwork. When Kid Boo turns into Kid Boo, okay, for one, when he turns into Evil Boo, you're like, is that his final form? When he turns into, like, when he starts sucking people up, you're like, is that his final form? It must be. He's just gonna keep sucking people up and get more powerful, so it's not his final form. But then they figure out how to take the shit out, alright? And then all of a sudden, he's like this little kid, and you're like, well, he must suck now. And he's like, nope. He's more powerful than anything ever, okay? So, that can't be his final form. So now he's gonna get even more powerful than that? Nope. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm sorry, the fucking intro sequence, I still haven't gotten through it, but I'm gonna do one more thing. I would've talked to that guard, but we're behind schedule. That's all she said. Oh, did I make it sound like this is important? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. How the fuck would you know, scat? You haven't played it. I would love to see somebody watching this who have played it. I guarantee you such a thing does not exist. Oh shit, I was supposed to say no and... Oh, well, that's even better. I would have gone back and checked the drawers because, you know, role playing. But we're moving on. We're behind schedule. Yeah, I did it this time. I didn't think I'd get a second opportunity for some reason. RNG. I am curious. Hour 20 minutes so far. Let's see what the game time is when we save. Another thing I find superior of Dragon Quest to Final Fantasy is the jingles for when you win and stuff. You know, Final Fantasy, you win like some minor battle against some slimes or whatever they have in there, stupid cactus looking thing, right? You go ba 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 ba. Okay, and this guy, you know what it does in this game? Woo-woo! I mean, seriously, you gotta build up some tension, man. I mean, the music in general is so much superior in Dragon Quest, so it's really not like anything crazy. Oh, and you want to talk about, and by the way, everybody's like, oh, Final Fantasy is so good. Yeah, but The Legend of Zelda started doing the exact same thing. When you find a blue rupee or whatever, it like gives you a little text and it's like, ooh, it's blue rupee, it's worth 10 points, it's worth 5. Don't you like that? Isn't that great? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, and everybody made fun of it. Same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. And yet, people will be like, oh, the Final Fantasy victory thing, man, oh god, I love it so much. Yeah, because you fucking suck at video games. And you need a fucking 10-hour jingle for beating a fucking slime. I don't know. They're so not they're so like they don't have Akira Toriyama's artwork. So, you know, to be fair, that's a big thing to overcome. But I don't remember a fucking. I remember Ifrit and Shiva, and one of the other. No, I can't remember. I used Ifrit and Shiva for the whole fucking game. So. But man, Dragon Quest enemies and bosses are just memorable as fuck. Alright, ready. Fuck these guys up. Oh! Look at that HP. A jingle, man. Good job. Thanks. Holy shit. Free XP. Oh. Oh god. Whatever, I'm not gonna kill it. I forgot how cool the criticals were in this game. Sorry, I have headphones on. It's hard to not scream at the top of my lungs, which, as y'all know, I have a hard time with anyway. Okay, I'm seriously just trying to save as quickly as possible because we're pretty much like this is a. I really don't even want to go any more further. But read. Oh, by the way, I think I'm going to put this on YouTube, so let me just say, fuck Google! Fuck them in their ass! I hope everybody who ever works at Google gets raped by giant elephants.